won't,
I apologize.
won't
I
appreciate
thought
me
you were
saying
just
this.
filling, Tom. I quite enjoyed it, actually.
Did the job for all of us.
Yeah.
The stream
Keep
deck.
going.
Well, no, I'm not talking to you a lot.
Okay.
You won't appreciate me saying this because he doesn't like any attention, but Nerdphonic's looking bloody great.
He
I mean,
is.
have you
isn't he
seen
just?
Nerdphonics?
Gorgeous.
What a jawline.
Gorgeous.
Good lord. Making us all look, making us all look bad. Oh, is he? Apparently Matt is now doing it.
Oh.
So
Okay.
mute yourself,
Yeah,
boys.
and
Yeah,
then
mute
we'll
yourselves
go.
and we'll be back after the twist.
Cool.
All right. Apparently, Matt's doing a thing, so I need to do a thing. Oh, look, he's looking at Cristiano Ronaldo. Does that work, chat? Can you see that? Actually, I'm going to move this out of the way. Can you see that? You can't hear it yet.
Very interesting.
There you go.
to
Can you
see
hear that
how
as well
he
now?
will do.
So I
Sancho
assume
is, now
from this
at
that
Manchester
we're
United compatriot, who will
doing.
be, joining him.
There's
from
going to
Borussia
be
Dortmund.
a wheel,
Obviously
and we're
signed
going
in
to
summer
get
as well.
something. Is that correct? Let me make this
Very
bigger so you can
interesting to
actually
see how people use it.
see
Obviously,
that.
Dan has done a great job with these graphics. To be fair,
The graphics look good, don't
Rafael
they?
Varane, another United
Place follows Zealand
signee
confirmed.
from Real
Yep.
Madrid this time.
Yep.
Took a long time. Didn't take as long to get him into the showdown though. Fortunately,
We'll take a
Could
Varane.
be a massive proposition.
We'll take a Varane.
If you can't,
Love
sign
Varane.
Someone
We'll take.
like
I suppose we'll
Virgil
take a Ronaldo as well.
And
Do we
next up
find out
have Leon
before the
Bailey, who
draft
has
then, or do we find
in
out
real life had flickers of what he's capable of
after who we're going to get?
in an Aston Villa shirt signed from Bayer Leverkusen.
Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a Leon Bailey
play,
either. That could work.
Well, wide sides
could work.
on either side of the pitch. Wide
Is Ben
sides.
White on the list?
Play out
I hope
wide
not.
on either side of the pitch. Emi Buendia signed from Norwich, who are
We'd have
obviously
to
in the
play
Premier League this
him,
time,
maybe.
but, plays for Villa now in Villa colours.
If there are
I think
goalkeepers, I'm going to be
he could an
upset.
absolute dark horse.
Varane's the one you'd want.
Whoever
I think I'd be
gets
similar to that, to be fair.
drafted, or
I
who
was already in
gets
the Prem,
drafted
wasn't he? Of
to
course,
and
of
from.
course.
Patson Daka is an FM Wonder Kid favourite.
Pretty good, I
which
suppose.
I'm
He's
sure
pacey.
plenty
I
of
don't
people have
know.
been sad to see go
Just
to Leicester
finishing
'cause
14.
now they've scuppered their own transfer window.
Hey, Ian,
proceedings for
nice,
FM22,
nice.
But he's going to be available in season 6 of the Streamer Showdown. Ibrahima Konate for Liverpool, backup arguably for Liverpool, but
At the moment,
again,
Kanate would work as well. To
jumping
be
reach
fair.
and strength is going to be quite a fearsome prospect. Obviously signed from.
What does the web app come out at the
not
same
sure
time?
Doesn't really
What?
matter in this.
Why does the web
situation,
app?
though,
Web app?
and
I don't know.
Ibrahima
Yeah, it's annoying that.
as well has had a fantastic
Oh, hello.
start since he
That would
re-signed
work. This would
Chelsea
work.
from Inter.
Yeah, I've seen that it's out now.
What a
This
man
would work.
indeed.
We'll take a
Let's see
Lukaku.
how he can
I'll
do
tell you
in
what.
the
Do you
showdown.
know what?
Very
He might be my
different,
number one.
Type of
No
player
FIFA chat
to
here. Sorry,
most
sorry,
forwards
Tom.
that are available. Martin
Ian.
Odegaard
Yeah, it was Ian.
has played in showdowns
Odegaard?
before as well. Signed from Real Madrid.
Wouldn't be
Full-time by
massively
Arsenal this
enamoured.
time round rather than on loan. It'll be
We'd
interesting
make
to
him
see
work, I
how
suppose.
people can use him,
Odegaard, exactly. I agree with
how
that.
they will use him.
Romero is a
Christian
meh.
Romero,
He's not
another
quick.
Centre half for Spurs, signed from Atalanta.
I suppose he's decent in the air. No, he's not. He's only got 14
well-rounded
jumping
centre-half. I
reach
really
as
like
well.
him in FM21, so I
Not a
think
fan.
he's a fantastic
Romero
people
is what
to
I'm going
have.
to say
Now,
for that one.
obviously, there is such a thing as how these players are going to be drafted.
Romero's bait. Yeah, I think he
we'll
might
cover
be.
over that later on.
Look, it's like I'm on the
Because
lowdown.
That will happen after the main draft has occurred. We will have the usual draft wheels.
Oh,
out
that is after.
and
It's
then
after.
Go from there, but
Bloody
the
hell.
players who everyone can see who they could have potentially drafted. Or will
Right, we
draft
plan-
after they've drafted. They've got an idea of
We
who
plan
needs
as
to
if
fit
we're going to get
into
Christian
where, but they're
Romero,
not gonna
chat.
know who they're getting until right at the end. So
All right.
there's
That's how we plan, and then
a bit
anything
of
else is a
jeopardy
massive
there, I
bonus,
think.
isn't it?
You plan for Cristiano
Will? That is
Ronaldo
cool,
or
actually. That's
Lukaku,
cool.
You don't get him. You get another centre half.
I'm on the
So
lowdown again. I'm back, everyone.
Maybe.
Yeah, we plan to get none of them.
About draft strategy. People might.
But
cry.
we
There's
are-
no
we know we're
goalkeepers,
getting at least one of
so,
them.
Shut up, basically.
That's aimed at me.
That's the only point that I'm taking from that.
That's aimed at me.
Some very good players that have been signed. Again,
Nice,
obviously,
Ollie. Nice.
People are going to want Ronaldo. They're going to
Lowdown
want
fleets, the
Lukaku.
good old days. They
This
were,
is
weren't they? Yeah.
FM21 attributes.
Right, I think that's probably it, isn't it? Right?
That's what needs to be considered as well. If
That's
not
probably it.
familiar with
So,
them, you've just seen them
let me go
flash up on
back
the
over
screen
here.
for about 10 seconds.
I assume he's not going to do a wheel or anything now, right? That's not how this is going to work. Let me move out the way. Did I, Nicky? That's cool. Good old. That's classic me. I think that's right. So we find out afterwards.
We will be given one of them afterwards. So you got a little taste. So when you said is the twist at the start at the end,
Yeah, I see why he didn't really answer now.
sort of both, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's a twist sandwich.
So like decent little
Twister
twist.
sandwich.
Happy with the twist. It's just it's just a nice
Over
one,
the
isn't it?
moon with it.
Just a nice one.
I wasn't
just a nice-
expecting it.
So is it the normal like wheel at the end sort of
Yes.
situation?
Yes, you'll be given one at the end to add to your already created team. But of course, if you were smart, you'll have logged what sort of positions that are available and that are in that list, and maybe the ones that aren't.
Like the fact that there are no fullbacks on the list. Is that what you're
Correct.
trying to-
Or defensive midfielders, if you want the insight, which is probably fair.
Keep saying these things that you've noticed, so I can also notice
There's
them.
no fullbacks, no goalkeepers. There. We thought about doing it so we'd do like the world transfers, but then you had Donnarumma, Messi, etc. Hakimi, Ronaldo. Actually, Ronaldo's in there, isn't he? Some of them are there. If everyone hits ready, boys, we should be good to go.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is exciting.
And it definitely is. It'll definitely be flawless.
What could possibly
For those
go
that are
wrong?
newly watching, we don't know the order until no one knows the order until it's about to be revealed to us all now. So
Do you want us to stick
That'll be
around
good.
for the first picks?
yeah,
I see
first
'em.
round of picks, we'll stick around and judge people for their decisions, and then
In the spirit of sportsmanship, someone's just put a really good tip in my chat that I want to share with you all.
okay, thanks, mate.
They've just said, just draft a good squad. So
Oh, right, okay, well,
Thanks.
Write that down. Write that down.
Oh, I knew I
Pav,
did something
Got
wrong.
Pav, write that down.
we're all bastards, aren't we? Then I mean, that was very fast immigrating from us all. McKinsey, if you've hit ready, we'll be good to go in.
I'm ready.
And find out.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sick of this already. Absolutely.
And Kev's second. It's appalling.
I'm out.
Oh, this has gone
I'm lost.
poorly.
Very
Livid.
interesting.
I hate it here.
All right then, McKins, what are you going
wanna
for?
go home.
man? Talk
Chat,
us
what do
through
we
it.
do? Keep me.
Okay.
Keep me up to date.
There's,
Come on.
So there's only one player on this list that
Andrew,
I'm
thank you,
interested
buddy.
in,
Okay.
and he's big. He's got lovely hair.
Okay.
He's
Me.
he's got lots of V's in his name.
Oh,
Oh,
He's 63 million pounds.
we know who it
Pick it
is.
then.
We know who it is.
You know who it is? It's Big Virgil.
It's Virgil van
Come
Dijk,
on.
which is good because Kev definitely wanted him.
He's
So
Virgil
Oh, yeah,
van
absolutely.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Dijk. It's Vestergaard.
that'd be a
Not quite Vestergaard.
would not have been invited back out. He got for Vestergaard.
well, in that case, I'll take one of my other favourites.
Oh, it's me.
I thought it was going to be Ben
Oh,
Chilwell. I'm surprised. Where am I on this
They
list?
go as a pair.
What's on here?
Timo.
Okay, well, it's me up next. Hello, everyone.
Go on then, Tom. What are you doing?
I would like to go straight in for Sadio Mane, please. Thank you very much.
Great. Clates War Price, mate.
Yes.
Yep.
I was going to build it up and say he has lots of. I don't know. He hasn't got lots of
Do not
letters in his
waste my
name, does he?
time.
No,
You
yeah, no, it's done. I
crappy
picked him.
little
Yep.
pick.
Yep.
yeah. Have a laugh. My last again.
I'm involved.
wow.
Yes. Welcome.
I can't believe he's failed this late.
Go on then, Luke.
I'm gonna go for Mohamed Salah.
That's who I was going to
Salah.
take. So that's great. That's really great, that is.
That is great, actually.
Have you got him? Okay.
I have. I think, yeah. It's taking its time though. There we go.
I'm going to go for one of Kevin's boys just because it'll annoy him. So I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford.
Hey,
Never heard of him.
We've got to get him gone.
for the
Zeke?
children.
Am I up?
Yeah.
I'm not up on mine yet, so give it a second.
You've actually got closer to us as well. So
I know, that's true. I am close to the undersea cables we laid for the showdown.
how's it looking?
Well, I see you picking with 53 seconds to go. So hot start. I've got
Really?
I'll go to my short list now. That
I was going to say, try and force it along, Zeke. Try and
You've got
force it
8
along.
seconds on mine.
It's not true. Zeke, just try and draft one, mate. Just try and pick one.
Just see if it works.
Is
it'll work.
Is that better, Ollie? I can stay here. I don't know if the
it might
alerts are
have.
going to work
It
on
might
this
have.
scene,
The
but I'm going to
option.
go here. I
Mahrez.
think this is
I got
better.
Mahrez?
What
Okay.
a success.
Got
Good.
more right.
Brilliant, Zeke.
Just tell me when it's my turn and I'll pick.
I think on your end, it thinks you're me. So I'm so
Really?
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I had a nightmare like that once.
Second yellow card, over to you.
Oh, it's gonna have to be KDB. I wanted Mahrez. That was my pick.
Wow, okay, Mahrez. A wanted man, apparently. Blimey.
Right, I'm gonna go. Oh,
Not heard of him.
I'm thinking.
Thank you.
Announcing the
Thank
noise he's
you.
going to make.
I'm gonna go, ooh.
And he
I'm
did. to be fair.
thinking.
Double pick.
I've got 2 picks.
Go on, Mick.
So I think I'm
Oh,
gonna.
he's doubling.
Double
He's
pick
doubling.
Mick, isn't it?
I'm going to double pick Mick, for God's sake.
Pick Mick.
That's gonna stick.
Oh, every time he's doing it, I'm gonna say it. Oh.
I'm going to go with Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, huge.
That's a weird one.
And then
He's shit.
Wow, all right, Tom.
I think after that, I'm going to go with N'Golo Kante as well.
Oh,
that's a
strong.
good pick.
Strong. It's a strong
It's
double.
annoying, that
That
one
was a
to
good
pick,
double
but-
pick, Mick.
What?
I don't know why that is so
He
funny.
hates it. He hates it. Double pick Mick. Right, second card back to you. Z, you're after host, mate, I think. Unless it's fixed for you now, right? It says the right names. No, I think it says the right names for you now for no reason at all, but take it.
Really? It says I'm after second yellow card.
Yeah, it's
so
true. It's
Yep,
true.
you're up.
That is true. Okay,
It's-
so now my life is sorted. So I'm up
Yes,
right now.
Ian, yes.
Yeah, mate.
I'm having a great draft already because of that now.
Yeah.
I'm staying.
All right, Z. Where's Z going? Do we know Z?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, Grealish.
Christian
Who'd you go for?
Pulisic.
Who did you go for, Z?
I got TAA.
Trent.
I wanted him.
Fair enough. All right, we've already got Marcus. I'm just going to go for the good guys of English football. Welcome, Jordan Henderson. Let's go.
Years ago, guy.
You're two of my favourites now, you monster.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. It's a new
You've been
world,
paying
mate.
attention, haven't you?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, chat? Who's on next pick? Let me know. We've got one pick
Just
before
picking
us.
Kev picks. Just picking Kev picks.
Oh, Joel Matip. I love Joel Matip.
That's the really good pick, yeah.
Ah,
Very early to see Joel go that early. It's usually a fourth rounder, but you don't mind it. Bruno Fernandes. Plays just picking a team he's had before. That's
So
good.
far, yes.
Yeah.
All right, well, in that
Traore's
case,
going next.
a few of my picks that I wanted.
Annoyingly
He
I
knows
accurate.
wanted
well. He knows. I know your team better than you, mate.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Vardy. Henderson has gone as well, so I'm going to go for Christian Pulisic instead.
Christian Pulisic, everybody. He's erupted. Good lord.
Right. This pick was officially done by Anna. Have to go with him.
Right, this is not good for you. When you start picking players you don't know and other people
He has
suggest.
been in several of my showdown winning sides before as well.
All right, back to double pick McKinn.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't quite work, that does it?
No, it doesn't work as well.
Double pickings. I like that. I like that.
Go on then, McKinn.
That
Okay,
is
so
good.
I am
Double
going
pickings.
for Son. That's my first pick.
Who? Oh, you mean
Son.
Son.
Not your son.
Probably Son.
just anyone
Son.
can be anyone's son.
Anyone's son.
Mumbot?
He is somebody's son.
Pickens, double pickings. That's very good. Yeah, that is good. Whoever said that
You've been doing
before.
this all afternoon,
Well,
haven't you, on the home? You've got these for all of us.
I'm telling my chat, I'm having a great draft so far with these.
And partnering Virgil van Dijk at the back is going to be.
How big's he going there?
Clicked on the wrong person there. That would have been a mistake.
Oh,
I've gone for Joe Gomez.
bloody hell.
I was just
Do you know what? I've never had a Van Dijk Gomez back too. Interesting.
Up
Is
the
that a
Liverpool.
Van Dijk Gomez back too? Right.
But it's a Van
Yeah.
Dijk Gomez
That's
back too.
quite
Never
good,
been
isn't it?
seen before. Never been seen before.
Wow.
Go for one of my
Tosin
other boys
Adrabile
then.
still score.
Go on then, Kevin. Little Kevin.
Yeah, going for my boys.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Castagne, third pick. Honestly, it's amazing you've won 6 of these.
These are all previous
I like the
players
idea of
for me as
Laporte, yeah.
well.
I know.
Yeah. I'm
Bizarre.
glad you didn't go for who I thought you were going to go for, because I'm going to pick Ben Chilwell now, because I thought that was who you were going to go for.
Ah, no, he's old news. He's FM20.
Well, he's still good in my eye, so I've gone.
Yeah,
for-
exactly.
Well, yeah, maybe that's where I'm going wrong potentially.
Oh, it's me. Okay. This is news. Gonna go there.
Who you go for? Adama, is it?
Laporte.
No, it wasn't Adama.
Ooh, Laporte, big.
Big pick. I'm going to stick with my Liverpool team so far.
I've gone Laporte, chat. I really want to go for it. I want that left-sided one,
That is interesting.
and I've gone for it.
See, it's a poor pick.
Really?
Yeah.
Drugsing you?
I think we can get other
Yeah,
centre backs that I
still be
want
good
later,
rates for FM21.
and I think we have to
we'll
risk
go
it a
smart
bit.
to
Harry
begin with.
flex on the peasants.
We'll go for Fabinho.
Left foot is critical. That's what I think as well, Ian. That's what I think as well. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go Laporte
I
there,
am
and
up,
then
right?
we've got
Yes, yes, yes.
2 great centre mids and a great centre back now, and he's
That is the
left-sided.
thing that is happening.
I think it just makes sense. Yeah, I'd love that, Ryan, to be fair. I'd love that. It was good. Thank you, Harry. How was your day, buddy?
Milner, so.
Who next now, chat, though? Where do we go? Like, do we get a striker in that we've not got one yet? I'm thinking maybe.
Do it. That voice in your head. Stop. Do it, I've made my selection.
That's not Milner.
Not many good players in this league, is there?
Fabinho's just gone.
Andy Robertson.
Andy Robbo.
And now it's two pick Mick.
Double pick Mick, actually.
I'll double pick Mick, sorry.
Double pick Mick. Double pick Mick.
Did you just unmute to say that? Because I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I love it so much. Double pick Mick. I'm going to call him Mick all weekend. Oh, God. Why is it taking till now? For those who don't know, he's actually called Mike, which is why we're doing it. Z picked Andy Robertson. Oh, second card went to Shaqiri. I like Shaqiri. Shall we judge these next picks, Kevin and Tom?
Yes, we shall.
I'm back to judge them as
let's
well.
rate them out of 10. We'll rate them out of 10.
Okay.
There's double pick Mick.
I mean, he's taking his time, and he's, given he's got 2 picks, I'm
Must
worried.
be a player he can't remember how to spell, presumably.
Do you reckon? Ruben Diaz.
It's a 4-letter one. He should remember that spelling.
That's a good pick.
Sinister, thank you very much for the sub. Brand new Prime. Thank you, buddy.
He's only got 13 pace a second ago, which
he's not as good as he will be this year. Put it that way.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's not quite as well, like you say, not as good as he's meant to be, right?
Yeah, it'll be a lot better this year. But still a good pick, I would say. And his second pick, he's got so long to think about it. What's he doing?
What did he do?
I didn't see what he did in the
we'll
end.
Find out. He went for Raheem Sterling.
Raheem the Dream.
Raheem the Dream.
Raheem the Dream Sterling. Back to second yellow card. Who will he pick? Should we make a prediction? Who will Matt go for?
Diaz the other left foot. Is Diaz left footed as well? Is he Diaz? I like him, yeah. Mount's good, but we've got 2 centimeters already, EJ.
I don't know what he'll do.
Need money somewhere.
If it is Wijnaldum, I'll look like a genius.
Yeah, we might need to save money, I'm thinking.
Oh, Matt, surprise us all. Wijnaldum's the closest he can get to Frankie, so surely at some point he's got to make
I don't know, do we need to save money? Because we save money on JWP. JWP plus Bruno is basically 1 Salah. I feel like we've saved money already.
I'm not so sure.
Double pick Mick picked Sterling and Ruben Diaz.
What, Matt's pick, sorry?
Yeah, Mings would have been the second best lefty. I agree with you, to be fair.
Good protection at the back with him.
Because actually, we like Oxlade-Chamberlain. Could we play him right mid now? Now that we've got... And he's also centre mid cover then.
I'm just thinking sealing the
If you want, mate.
Shannon dialed in. What?
If you're a boxer, that would be your name. That's why I say it, really.
It's a good boxing name, that.
It's a good boxing name. And your calves are like a couple of cannons.
You just said Gabriel before Mings. They're both similar. I think there's a few attributes that I don't like on Gabriel. When in testing, Nicky, Mings did better.
You can't really do the sound effect.
Again, both good, strong, tall, left-sided centre backs, aren't they?
I'm trying to figure out basically what position group I want to go for.
Oxen credit for last time I get him in a Dharma. Yeah, I know. I agree, Ryan. I agree big time.
Just through it? Absolutely not.
I think we need a striker next or another centre back. I guess there's loads of centre backs we could go later.
Like, what's the value
Not
play
sure.
in the position that I'm
You're saying
right
striker
now?
this round. I think as well. I think I agree, Ollie. I think I know the one I want/need as well.
Good question.
It's whether he goes or not. Johnny's just gone for second yellow card.
Is the man with the broken skull.
You've gone for
Jimenez.
Raul Jimenez. Okay, you didn't go for the player I wanted. I'm happy. I'm going to go for Ndidi.
Ndidi. Which means if Luke doesn't pick here, we can probably get our striker. There's 2 strikers I want as well. Okay, we can actually get our guy.
Oh, there's now no players on my screen. There we go.
Gonna go for Mason Greenwood. He's our own. He's either footed, so he's going to be our left-sided striker.
Nearly me.
And there's not many of those about. So we're going to get Greenwood in, and now I think we've got a really good striker, 2 centre mids, a centre back. Aubameyang. Hopefully, our pick's quite soon, right? Isn't it now?
Greenwood. That's a bit annoying.
Getting the band back together with Big Johnny Stones.
Right, Stones has gone full of Lujo. That would have been nice for us. I would have liked him as our right centre back, but
that's a bit annoying.
Every single one of my picks
footed.
are previous showdown winners so
he
far.
can also drop down Nicky as well. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. It's a good strategy. Proven winners.
Exactly. I'm happy so far, chat. What do you reckon? I reckon it's a
winners.
decent start. I know you can't really see it on here. It's not great on this screen, is it? But like, Ward-Prowse, Bruno, Greenwood up front, Laporte at the back, and also like James Ward-Prowse can play a few places as well.
And DCL's now gone.
Do we know when's our next pick? Is it after? It's got double pickings,
At least we got
McKinn's.
Aubameyang. That's good because I was.
Aubameyang's trash since the update. I think he is as well, to be honest. Pogba's gone to McKinn's.
And Pogba as well. That's a big pick.
Ronaldo's not in the draft right now, but
The
he
King of
is
Barcelona.
a wild card option.
Tammy Abraham is in.
Yeah,
That's annoying. That's who I was about to pick, chat.
He's my defensive pick there. Bit left of field maybe, but he's got 16 pace, which I think is where I've been lacking. Pass when it comes to
I wanted him as a striker. It's our
am
pick.
delighted with these first 5 players. I'm actually very excited with myself.
Do we get like Dominic Calvert-Lewin in?
So I've currently got
A load of
ASM
old
for-
rubbish
Did I get
compared to what
Ox
I've got,
now?
Tom, that's who you've got.
Wing backs?
Oh, I don't think so. I think everyone here has probably won showdowns actually. Mai won it with
Has Vardy gone yet?
FNG. Chilwell's won it with you. Puller 6 won it with me.
Yeah, the difference is I've drafted 5
Yeah,
players who've won showdowns with me before.
I think we have to come back to this because I don't know which striker I want. So I think
write down the prices there. These players that I'm bringing in.
I might get Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah,
in.
money's not important. Just let it rip, man.
Well,
Is Wilson still
Sounds
there?
like my accountant.
yeah.
All right, let's get
He's
Wilson.
not fussed, yeah.
That's all right. Let's do that.
Just buy 20 million.
I think he'll go before the next one. So we'll get Callum Wilson. So we've got our 2 strikers, and then we'll get Ox next. Hopefully, we'll see. Wilson's hopefully a cheat code. We've never drafted him actually. Yeah, Son went Carlson. We never actually drafted him, so we'll see how he gets on. Kurt Zuma's just gone. He is a clown, so hopefully he messes up for Luke. I think you can wait on Ox. I mean, last time we did manage to wait on him. Yeah. We've got 330 million left, and we've got half of our first team. It's so much money.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I think that was actually probably a good shout right at the end. Has DCL gone? I think he has. That was the other person I was thinking of. Dominic.
We'll
yeah,
be
McKinn's has
drafting
taken him. So
Harry Maguire. I know.
BRB going for dinner. Good luck. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the resub earlier as well. Shalom.
Right,
Shalom,
am I the
Jackie.
only one left in the chat now?
Double pick,
No,
Nick.
I'm here.
Ah, there we go.
Sorry, I had to unmute for that. It took a while. I
Yeah,
was trying to
thank
find
you.
the button.
I did it myself and messed it up. I sat here and went, is somebody going to come in to do it? There's a lot of pressure on me here.
Right, as you were until the next turn.
Thank you, Clotes.
Yep. Real G's eat dinner and watch Clayton at the same time. Love that, Adam. Love that.
Oh, and someone's drafted Anthony Martial while all that was going on
Martial's
as
gone,
well.
yeah.
I feel like this is a
Big
distraction
keeper
play.
ish.
You're gonna have to learn a few new players, aren't you? It's rough.
I'm learning. There's not very many players in this here Premier League.
No.
My knowledge doesn't scroll very far when I select my position.
I'm just going to see what's left, basically, from this. How dicey is it if we leave it?
This double pick Nick fella takes a long time over his picks. What's he doing?
Fairly dicey if we leave centre-back any longer.
I don't know who he got, then. He got San Maximan.
San Maximan. We could get Vestergaard. Yeah, there's not many centre-backs left. If we don't get him, I kind of... Yeah. Thiago Silva maybe, but the price is a lot. Gabrielle just went as well. So centre backs are going. So I'm just thinking about this. There's also like Tamori, right? He's
I didn't
cheap.
notice I was up.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
There's a few there. David Luiz.
I'm so flustered,
Dion.
Lujo.
You're flustered.
Concert is value. He is value, but I don't know if I want him to be a starter.
Here.
Yeah, Rice wouldn't be terrible and also plays midfield, which is useful.
Yeah, when I tell you, no, who picked St. Maximin? God,
That was sweet left foot. It was his
And
last
Rob
pick.
Holding is there. Yeah, Fabinho's gone.
dude, I was stashing him for days over here.
Yeah, I moved 40 miles and it took me 6 months to get proper internet. You've moved a continent.
Is Rice big and strong
And
enough?
you got
Not
it the same
pretend.
day.
No, but having a
Actually,
CM
we
that
did
can
get it
cover
installed
CB is actually really useful for our system /
so we're taking
systems.
Mason Mount.
Interesting.
I love it, Mason Mount. That's a shame that he's gone, but yeah. It kind of does, Freight, actually, yeah.
If he takes another one of my picks, he's definitely got my... Oh, no, I would never get Thiago Silva. He's gone off the Lelujo strategy already.
What's your strategy behind that?
I mean, I'm not going to get a
Surely everyone's got their
slow
centre-backs now, right? Has everyone got their centre-backs now?
I don't know a lot, but I know he's slow.
Valid.
Pretty much Vissenlander, yeah, pretty much. Who was that? Ricardo Pereira. I'm going to go for... Shall I wait for him or not? You see, I don't know whether to go... Maybe we should just get a centre-back and get the big dog. Because we haven't actually got one. I'm going to get the big dog. I really don't want my next pick to go, though.
Pick, almost.
Christensen's not gone yet. He's very cheap. We've got the big dog, though, chat. Tosin is big for us, literally. Physically and metaphorically.
Still there he is.
he
Continue
doing?
getting the band back together. My
Who's he getting?
boys.
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice is in.
I'm liking an annoying amount of your picks at the moment here, Kevin.
These are all previous Lelujo
Yeah,
champions.
I'm also getting the band back together, but watching you also doing it is also quite scary. I don't think I've picked one player I've not had before, I think.
I still haven't picked anyone I've not had before. And that goes for this pick as well, as Kai Havertz is back in the club.
There he goes.
Back in the club. What a horrible club.
Adama
It's a
just went,
lovely
chat.
club.
That is a shame,
Is it?
but
What
I think
happens in
we've
the
got a
club?
plan for it.
Just
Well done.
love and happiness.
Oh, God, I feel a bit sick. Oh.
Me and Timothy Castagna.
As
Having a
Rodriguez.
lovely old time.
Imagine that. That's a video, isn't it? You live pretty close as well. You should be terrified.
Oh.
You should be absolutely terrified.
Gonna get Tellez, I think.
When you turn up at the training camp with your
I
vlogging
really like
camera.
him.
Oh, God. Heavens above. Oh, God, I wanted him.
Rafinha for
Looking at
Luke.
Clayton.
Sorry.
All right,
Who
Rafinha's
did you
gone.
pick? What?
What's happened?
You were upset about somebody.
Yeah, tell us.
I'm
I'm
going
going for it.
put one mute so I can give him an earful about taking St. Maximin the pick before I was going to take him.
Rudiger.
Did
Rudiger's
Rudiger
already
just go now?
agile, but let's go everything else.
Yeah, Rudiger's only just gone.
Can I have a wild card centre?
Yeah, Ollie, I was banking on nobody taking him as
There's quite a few
well.
there, if you need one.
I really do. I'm looking at what's left.
Remember,
My
we're going to get a
word.
wild card as well,
Yeah,
chat.
centre-backs
That could be
have
really
gone
interesting,
pretty
actually.
sharp. There's not that many great ones in the Prem, to be fair.
Who's going
Can't we
right
just,
back
like, clone
is maybe
Virgil
something to
and all
think
have
about.
one?
Well, we've got 7 players. We've got 2 centre backs,
That's
a
idea
left
for a
back.
Future showdown. I'll draft the squad and we all play with clones of it.
Yeah, but if you finish bottom, that will say a lot about your drafting strategy, but not a lot about your
Yeah,
managerial.
it'll show that all I can do is draft.
That's it. That's true.
Where's Clates? Someone's got to say it. Clates. Clates.
Double
Oh, no.
pick Mick.
There he is. Excellent.
It's getting more sort of generation game
Yeah, did it like a game show that time.
as it goes
Yeah.
on.
Is this person available?
Generation game.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
What's this,
Interesting.
the generation
I
game?
didn't even know you were
Interesting.
referring to something.
You don't know who Bruce Forsyth is?
R.I.P.
Okay,
Oh, come on.
he's your equivalent
you-
of like.
I've been on an
who was-
airplane in 10
He
years.
was the guy that used to present Jeopardy. But he sadly passed away recently.
Alex Trebek.
I can't, if it was him, yeah, then he's the equivalent of like our Bruce Forsyth, basically.
Okay.
I like the look of that person as well. Me too. There's someone I need before that. Mings has just gone. I like him too.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, he was like 90. So.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Tyrone Mings. Well, double pick Mick is panicking. If you're picking Tyrone Mings 77th, you are.
Tyrone Mings is big and strong, and he's left-footed.
You like him, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, of course you. Were you going to pick him?
I mean, as a backup, yeah.
Interesting. Back to second in that card. He's having a quietly good draft as always. As Wijnaldum's gone for double pick Mick. Interesting.
Double pick Mick.
Willy Bolly. You like him as well, do you, Clates? Because he's big and strong and.
Nah, I don't actually like him as much.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Reasons.
The team don't like that one. Okay.
Yeah. What?
Fair enough. Do you not have noticed? I don't think a goalkeeper's gone yet.
I have very much noticed
that's
that.
a good thing. They're like almost irrelevant. This
are we all
tell that to
considering that
Gordon
they just
Banks.
do not matter now? Then is that what we've all concluded that? Have we? It's where Z picks De Gea and we all go, "Oh, you cheeky boy."
I like how you use De Gea because you want him to pick him.
Cornered on De Gea.
De Gea's a good keeper on this.
Zach Steffen.
He will do that. Yeah.
You wouldn't dare. I mean, obviously, of course, I'm looking at Steffen. Somebody already handled Pulisic. Sargent's not in the game yet, so.
Can't wait for next year.
It's gonna be the draft is gonna be very different when the fact that Ronaldo will just be there for people. As Pelaqueta, wow, he's lost it.
Oh, I was gonna have him. That's not very nice.
All right, chat. We see who goes here. I've got a feeling Ben might do it. You know. Apparently, Z, you can still get Tim Ream and Miazga.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I'll leave them for you.
No, there's actually a meme on U.S. national team Twitter about the scariest words you can hear is they're one-on-one with Tim Ream. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't, but I understand it.
Yeah, and it's like they put him in the team for experience, but I swear every winger El Salvador has ate him for breakfast. Which, like, at that point, you just can't play anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, that is where you should pack it in, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, the whole team should pack it in. We didn't win at El Salvador.
Yeah,
so.
I saw that. That was sad.
Hey.
I was sad.
Qualifying spot. Yeah, it was sad. We had 5 points, though. You know, unbeaten in the first
positives.
round.
Always look at the positives.
Yeah.
Of a 0-0 draw with El Salvador, or whatever it was.
They are better than they used to be.
Good. Watch out for them on FM22, everyone.
Absolutely.
That's where you'll find your regens.
Hey, look, it was the first qualifying game for everybody on the field, like except for Tim Ream and DeAndre Yedlin. So, and well, no, Pulisic wasn't playing in that game, so it was actually the first qualifying game for like 9 of the 11 starters.
Fair enough then.
I called it. I knew you'd do that eventually.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go before that.
Season 3, whatever it was.
He was.
Alex Oxlade.
I was scared that you were going to take him because you knew I was going to take him.
I've got your whole team mapped out.
Yeah.
I've got a wall, just a dossier of Clate's picks from previous years.
I've still managed to get most of them though, so I'm fairly happy.
Yeah, no, you've done all right. As it's double pickings, whatever. I can't. What is it?
It's hard, that one. Double muck.
That's good.
Pick. No,
Let's
it's
see what
rubbish.
he's gonna do. The new boy. He's gone for the left back I wanted, so that's great. He's not coming back. No more
I think
invites.
maybe the keeper is the next play, chat. Yeah. I think keeper is maybe the next play.
Time.
We'll see though.
It's not. The keeper's like
Tomori's
my last
a good
pick
shout.
every time.
Tomori, brave, bold. Eric Garcia. You've had him before. There's no way you've picked him without having him before.
I'm managing with Barcelona at the moment.
Right, okay.
I'm just searching El Salvador players. There aren't any.
Oh, there are not any.
No.
But that didn't stop the US from drawing them.
No.
So it's,
is Clate's trying to do some mental warfare there against against C?
Maybe.
Is that,
we were
just having a big chat about that, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Tim Ream struggled mightily with El Salvador's wingers, which is time. It's time to retire at that point.
I like how you didn't hear that chat.
Bingo card. You can mark it off, you see.
You didn't hear that chat, so you just thought I'd mentioned El Salvador for no reason whatsoever there. And went, oh, okay.
Oh, good. That's what I wanted, Luke. So that's just great. That's just great news. That is just tremendous news.
We've got our goalkeeper chat.
That is just great. I don't want to get... If I get a Chelsea left back here, I've got a lot of Chelsea defenders all of a sudden. But I do like Marcus Alonso. He's just so well-rounded.
We've actually just been in the call the whole time. This is nice. I like this.
This is what I do every time, but usually you lot all disappear.
Well, to be fair, with us disappearing, normally you're talking more, and so we just kind of leave.
I'm concentrating this time, so I've not got a spreadsheet. I'm actually having to think in between picks.
Cool. It's a whole new Kev.
I know. Basically just remembering who I've managed before.
All right. I don't know what I'm going for next right now. I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. Bernardo Silva is still there. And so is Aguero there, look. Firmino, Alisson's still there. We don't want him, obviously. We just picked Ramsdale.
Havertz available for this.
Who else is still there? Cancelo. Tielemans is still there.
We're kind of screwed if we don't get Zaha, so I'm definitely going to get Zaha
Niels is still there. You are correct.
Like in terms of filling out the team, I've got to get Zaha now or we're screwed.
Who do we get for left mid? We've got nobody for left mid yet, have we? Right. Double pick Mick!
Excellent work.
Went X Factor that time. Who do we go for left mid? I need to see. Not them.
Right, boys and girls, I've got 2 of my previous title-winning goalkeepers still available. Which one do I want? I don't know which one to go for.
How do I even do that? How can I check see if they can kind of play there?
Should I just do Alisson and Edison on the next pick?
Oh yeah, yes. I don't want to do that.
That'll ruin everybody.
No, I think if everybody's draft plans would fall apart if you did that.
Rashford's gone. Zaha's not a bad shout. He's right-footed though, isn't he? I don't like. I kind of if I play a left, I want them to be left-footed. Really,
you and I together.
Let's just do this classic. Who's available? Lewis Dunk is available. Pablo Mari. Fofana? Is Fofana decent? Not really. Fofana's not a bad shout, maybe. Mings has gone. Ogbonna.
Dr. Benji FM.
Adam Webster's there. Tamori's gone, I think.
Someone old, probably.
I need to clear this, though. I need to come back to this. Who's my next pick here? Because Ben and Luke have been picking quite quickly, actually. So I need to get this right. I'm going to float Conser again. Maybe at some point, yeah. So Ben's gone keeper, De Gea. Bailly's not a bad shout, actually, I'm thinking. So that's Edison gone. We're going to get, I think, this guy who is not available. Does that mean Reece James has gone? Did Reece James go? Oh, dear. Because I can't see... Because I can't see him. He must have gone, right? Oh, hang on. No. I know what's happened. I've got this on. I know what's going on.
My audio is something up with my audio.
I know what's happened. Don't worry, chat. I've sorted it. We're good. He's not... Oh, he has gone, though. Oh, for Christ's sake, he has gone. Right. Okay. We need to think about right back. I'm going to go for Saka now. He has actually gone. Mike picked him. It was the filter, but it was also the fact that somebody else has picked him. Not quite safe, no. Apparently, Reece James is not 6'3".
It's already been picked.
Thank you, Ryan.
Already been picked. We were eyeing him up.
Right, now we do need to look at right backs. I think that is... Yeah, we just need a right back for our starting team now, and that is it. So let's just have a look at who plays right back. Kyle Walker is still there. I would not be against just getting Kyle Walker or Aaron Wan-Bissaka or João Cancelo. I think that has to be kind of the next thing. I mean, the other ones I like. James Justin is also available. Kind of want the centre-backs to play in midfieldy a bit. I think if he's there, I might go Walker here, I think. Cancelo just gets sent off, doesn't
How
he?
do these people not have their pick lined up? I don't understand.
He's listing off Lincoln facts.
With a guitar.
It's his championship formula. How dare you second guess him?
This is true. This is true. Walker can cover centre-back as well.
Rumblings behind closed doors that Tom is worried he'll be considered like kind of an illegitimate champion because he finishes so low in the league every other time.
Well, I think he's already considered that. I thought you were going to say he's worried that he's going to get moved to the music category on Twitch.
Well, I thought he was already there. Abraham Lincoln.
Chat, I actually wonder, you know, we're going to... Oh, did Walker just go? Did Walker just go then? Oh, Tom! Yeah, Walker just went. I think we might have to go Cancelo here. Just because what he can cover. I think we might have to go Cancelo. Which is a bit yikesy. But maybe we could even think... Like, maybe get Cancelo and James Justin. Because people have got their right backs.
There you go, get Maddison to leave on the bench the way I always do. He loves it.
I think we might have to go for him. Oh, Maddison's there. Nice. I think we have to go for him. People have seemingly avoided him, but we've got the money. I'm going to go for Cancelo. He can cover right mid as well, which, as you know, we often play. So I think we're going to do that. We do now have... Yeah, individual shouts. Cancelo, calm down. Exactly. Justin can cover both sides. Maybe Justin's the play for a bench option. We've got 195 million to split between 7 bench players, which I think is a nice place to be. We can go quite expensive on a few players here. Not right back. So let's have a look at what else is out there. Aguero is still available. Firmino. I'm just looking at pricey players at this stage. Ziyech is there. Not Rodri. Never again. Naby Keita. Is that Yuri Tielemans still available? Adama has gone, yeah. Never Rodri. Sucha. Oh, Z! Z, I'm sad that you've done that.
I knew it was time.
Done.
Yeah.
I knew it was time.
He's taken Suchek. Other players that are there. Alan, Kovacic. Kovacic is good, actually.
Ken's
DLP,
just flying into
Kovacic.
some random
Moutinho still
picks,
available.
man.
Very good. Very good as a DLP, weirdly.
Looking around at my short list and like some random guy will be gone that I thought nobody'd be
It's almost
going
perfect.
for. And it's just McKen's. It's Pogba and Silva. Where's this money going?
Thiago and Ndombele.
I think he's got very much left.
Do you know what
I'm
time
already
it is?
about
Do
halfway
you know what
through.
time it is?
Go on.
Double pick, Mick!
Interesting.
Just put a bit of flavour on that one that time.
That one was spicy.
Yeah. Jota, I think Jota went, didn't he? Rodrigo is a good... Yeah, I'm looking at Rodrigo, the backup left striker. Not a bad shout. Lacazette scored goals for us in the past. Probably not anymore, he wouldn't, but yeah. Ziyech had 55 goal contributions in a season. Wow. I mean, that sounds cool. I think Party has gone, I think, right?
Is anybody going to take Firmino? He's so unlovable.
I'm sad for him, but no.
Perhaps
Eric Dyer's still there to do centre-back and centre-mid. Eric Dyer's not a bad shout, just
That
for
doesn't make
a
too
bit
much
of
sense, though.
niceness.
Just so that he can get a job. In real life, if he's there round 18 and no one wants him, he's going to lower his price just so he's not unemployed, surely.
That's valid. I'll take Yuri.
Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes covers both sides as well,
I was
actually.
hovering over him. I feel like I'm being stream sniped
Sancho's
now.
not in there. He's going to be a wild card option, though.
There's a distinct lack of guys called Pedro in the Premier League, which does ruin my pick 18 a little bit.
Even on Wolves?
Divock Origi for Ben.
Yeah,
That's big.
Might have to search specifically for Pedro's.
Danny
Can't
Ings
have
is
a team
still there.
without Pedro.
Lacazette, Rodrigo,
Pedro,
Giroud,
Porro, Pedro, Neto.
Moise Keane,
They're the only
Richarlison.
two
Richarlison's
Pedros
gone.
Probably not
Iheanacho.
available.
I know he's done well for other people. Jesus did go, I think. Yeah, Jesus went to Ben. We are after this though. I don't know who we go for next. Who are we going for right now? I kind of want to get Ruben Neves, you know, next if he doesn't go. Let me just clear that. Because I kind of want to get him in. Is Martial still there? I think he went. I'm pretty sure he did go. Let me just check. I know it's my go, chat. Yeah, he did go.
Must be nearly my go again.
Should we get Neves in? He doesn't really do like... He can only cover one position, but he's really good. Chris Wood and Ashley Barnes. I'm liking the Tielemans offer. Tielemans or Neves? A minute. We can take our time. I don't want to rush this one. Bergwijn's not a bad shot for right mid. Is Lucas Moura there? He can cover a few positions. Not actually that quick, Lucas Moura. I love Yuri Tielemans as well. Do you know I'm going to take Neves?
Oh, second yellow card took Alan. That's who we were having next.
I'm going to take Neves, and I'll tell you for why, chat. Bruno Fernandes gets suspended quite often.
That's unacceptable.
So, and JWP has done in the past as well. I'm going to take Neves because I think he's the perfect midfielder to come in for that. And hopefully Moura's still there. And I have a feeling he might be. So I think, is this the turn where we get it quite quickly? I think it might be. Can Tielemans cover? Not really, no, Wissenlander. He's basically the same as Neves in that
I guess
that
we're going to
place.
take Calvin Phillips then.
So we need 6 more players. We've got 1 sub and it's Ruben Neves.
You wanted Alan?
Yeah.
If we get
He's
Ainsley
another one of my
Matalan-Niels, by the way,
winners.
he can cover everything. So I wonder if we do get that soon.
That's cute.
Collecting the old boys club.
Calvin Phillips for Kev. Double Pickens for McKins. Zinchenko covers everywhere. That's true as well, actually, to be fair. Doherty's quite good. Yeah, he is quite good. Martin, is that a backup keeper or is that his first keeper there for McKins? Looks like Aguero might go unpicked. We can afford him. If we've got a bit of money left at the end, I would not hate just getting Aguero. So who do we go for next? Is it maybe Lucas Moura? Or I'm kind of tempted to just go for Aguero. We're still going to have, for 5 players, like 80 million.
We've got some goals in this team, boys
And there's
girls.
so many cheap ones. Aguero constant knocks, but he's going to be a backup. Need another centre-back. Yeah, we do need another centre-back for sure. Who do we get in now, though? I might just get Lucas Moura. Because he hasn't gone. And I think he's useful. Going to get Moura. Yeah, I think you might be right, Wissenlander. But I feel like also other people might be thinking of that as well. Who's our other centre-back that we're going to pick up here? Because we are going to need one. I'm wondering if it's Dyer. Because, Bailly? No, Bailly's gone. Eric Dyer can then do midfield cover as well. Actually, can't. Yeah, he can. Yeah, we also need a keeper, but Angus Gunn at the end, right? What bench positions do we need to cover? Well, we need another centre-back. We need a right-back / left-back. Who's our left-back cover there? Cancelo can do both, remember, as well, actually. That is useful. Oh, we've got Saka as well, actually. We've got Saka as well.
I feel like it wouldn't
That
be
Phillips,
me in the
yeah.
showdown.
Then Donker's a good shout, right?
Something
Cock
Brazilian.
can do both, yeah. I wonder if Dyer's the one.
Has Fred been picked yet? You could pick Fred.
I'm looking at Willian at the moment, thinking,
Oh, yeah, actually,
How
yeah.
old is
Do
he
we even
really?
need centre mid cover if we might as well just get a centre back, right? Is Webster the best of that lot? Or is like Lindelof better? I know he's not big, but like Alderweireld, is he any good? Not tall, is he? Actually, did Milner go? I think people were talking about him, but did he go? That'd be something to look out for. I think... Oh, he's not a centre-back. Although he probably could play there. Yeah, Milner did go. Tom took him.
Ooh, it's my pick.
Dunk is big.
Sneaky. I'm not didn't pop up at the top. Cool.
Dunk is big, isn't he? Dunk is solid. Dyer is 17 and 16 in jump and reach and heading. Yeah, he's good. Players loaned out aren't there, are they? Some of them will be, Nicky, I think. Tamori's been picked, Leonie.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Yeah, your
Don't
pick.
call me mum.
It's the only position he has no spot for, is it, Vissenlander? Diop, I think, has gone. Dyer is an option. Joe Linton is not a proven goal. Well, he's a proven goal borer. Okay, that's true, actually. Webster's still around. Ben took Diop, I think.
Daniel James.
Oh, Dan James, run fast.
Yep.
Johnny Evans' height. That's a good thing to check.
Now you've picked players I'm contemplating. This is troubling to me.
How tall
Would
is
you say you were flustered?
6'2"?
No.
15 jumping reach for Evans.
I don't get flustered.
No Linton, yeah. Wonder if Saliba was still there, because I think he's cheap.
He gets even.
I could just check, really. He is there, look. It's not a bad option, actually. How tall is
on the way
William
out of
Saliba?
El Pasico with an L?
6'4". Still only 14 jumping reach, though.
I'm not sure that's ever
Double
happened,
pick Mick! Nearly
You've
missed
never
that
beaten
one.
me in the knockout stages because we played once.
It just
and I
gets
beat you.
ignored now, everyone. So.
Yep.
Me and Zealand are about to have a fight. You walked in on it. We're squaring up against each other.
Sorry.
You walked in on a willy waving competition.
I was going to say not for the first time, but I don't know why I would say that. Yeah, I think so, Keg. We're pretty happy with it. Webster is 8 foot tall, yeah. Pretty happy with it. There's a few like places I just want to box off to make sure we've got cover, but other than that, yeah. Like midfield wise,
Hard to do. You have like 5
got lots of
minutes to prepare.
midfielders.
Still out drafting everybody, but it's exhausting.
What about Tadibo? He's not Premier League. Premier League only, Snow Leopard. Who's 6'6"? I think is Webster 6'6"? I think he might be. Are we going? Oh, Robin Koch. I like him. Are we going centre back with the next pick, or should we not? Because basically there are other things we could do. We could go and get Aguero still, who is still. No, he's not. He went. Oh, Ben took Aguero. Ben did take Aguero. Okay, so that striking option has now evaporated. Is Rodrigo still there as a striker? Lacazette. Rodrigo is still there as a striker. Can Fofana can't cover anything else, can he? No, I didn't say that. I deliberately said his first name, Jacket. Deliberately. Justin. Can Justin do both sides? We've got Saka to cover left back as well. I don't know if it's necessary. Oh no, he's gone as well. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sunburn is 6'7", Webster's like 6'3". Is Webster only 6? I thought Webster was taller than that. Adam Webster is either-footed and he is 6. He's only 6'3", actually. Jumping reach 15. Fofana's taller than him, is he? Fofana is 6. Oh, he's 6'3". Jumping reach is bigger. I kind of like Fofana, you know. Kind of like Fofana as well.
Hmm. 3 players on this screen I'm very seriously considering, boys and girls.
Also, that is a great option just to cover everywhere. I think Soyuncu's gone, Vissenlander. You need to be quick on Fofana. I think you might be as well.
You monster.
That's what I kind of think.
No, I'm actually going to step in goal. Get myself a Jordan Pickford.
Interesting. He was one of the 2 goalkeepers I had to choose between.
Glad I could make that decision for you.
Well, I'd already gone for
Croswell's
Lloris
just
a couple of
gone.
rounds ago. They were my 2 previous champions.
Have we got
Still in.
left mid other than Saka? Tellez can cover there. Ox can cover there. We haven't really got a lot there, have we? Tell you what I'm going to do. Oh, Cavani just went now. That's actually a great shout. I'm going to do Fofana. We're going to do just to cover centre-back. Then we've got 3 of them. If that's not really enough anyway. Get those pearly whites in your team. What? Who? What? You mean Firmino? Yeah, maybe. Grady's there for left mid, maybe.
Right, we're looking at Johnny Evans or
Stuart
Ben White.
Palace. Johnny Evans or Ben White for
I
Kev?
think we're going to go for Johnny Evans.
I kind of want... We're not going to spend the money. I kind of want to go really big. But there's no one to go really big on. We should have gone Naby Keita. We don't need a centre mid. Kovacic. Moutinho. There's no one to go big on. Ndombele, Rodrigo, we looked at. Lacazette still there. Harvey Barnes. If he could play left mid, right mid, he'd be great, but I don't think he does. You reckon he was Visson? Yeah, maybe. He's managed him before, hasn't he? Maybe he did a Leicester save, so it could be that. Oh, we could do Erling Haaland. Oh, we could do Erling Haaland.
I am going to do it.
What's Lewis Dunk's stats looking like? He's
Pedro
decent,
energy.
actually, Lucas. He is decent. Not a bad shout at all.
Pretty sure his name is Johnny Evans, not Pedro.
We'll see. We'll see.
An illegal name change, it can take some time. I don't know if you'll be able to get that in time.
All right, it's us. Is Ferran Torres still available? I don't think he is he? No. I don't know who to go for next here, chat. I won't lie to you. I wonder if... I'm just going to get him. Carlin Grant. He was so good for us when we used him off the bench before. I'm going to get Carlin Grant in.
There he is.
Erling Haaland.
Willian.
Oh, Willian.
Blow that cash.
I think
Everyone
there's...
laughed when I got Pedro. Willian is my new Pedro.
Lewis Dunk. Do we need another centre-back? I feel like we need another CB. We're a bit light there. No one else can really play there, can they? So, I kind of want to get Maitland-Niles. We've got no right back cover. Maitland-Niles would be that, but we've only got 3 picks. I think we might have to sacrifice a left mid, because then we've got Tellez who can do it if we need. Left back cover? Who's the cover for left back? Saka. Oh, he'll be out as well. That's tough. We need a centre back who could do right mid or something, right? We've got plenty of right mid. We need a right back. What, Justin? Can he do left back? That doesn't help, does it? We need someone who can play all the way across the back 4. Is there anyone who can do centre back who can play fullbacks? Except for Azpilicueta. Dyer kind of can. Maitland-Niles doesn't really do it. We kind of... Maitland-Niles can play everywhere, but we've kind of covered everywhere he can play. If that kind of makes sense. Zinchenko and AMN and Maitland-Niles maybe. Lindelof can't really play left back, can he? Not that we really need... maybe we do. Lindelof can right back. Not particularly well, though. Right? He's competent, I suppose. What's Sofail's... maybe Lindelof, you know. Lindelof's not a bad shout. So if we get a Lindelof, he kind of covers right back in a real jam. Because otherwise, we've got what for right back? Ward-Prowse can go there, remember? And then Neves just comes in. I think I know. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We've got 3 players to pick. One of them needs to be a goalkeeper. I feel like Lindelof might be the shout for one of them. And then a left mid. So that Saka can go left back if we need him to. And that's left back cover. Lindley looks great. He does look all right, yeah. So I just check if the left mid. This is who I want. Can't play centre back.
Many options, boys and girls.
Oh, Jared Bowen's gone. That is a shame.
Many options.
Okay, Jared Bowen's gone. That changes things slightly.
Oh, wait, you can't pick him. I picked him. Sorry.
If they can play striker as well, that's really good. Left mid needed. Oh. Him, surely. Just get Dwight McNeil then, if he's available. I like Dwight McNeil. Can he kind of play striker as well? Quite like Dwight McNeil. Or the other option, I guess, is someone we've had in the past. Why can I not click? Ollie Watkins has just gone. Quick pick Mick. Oh, I didn't say it. Double pick Mick.
Yeah, you took your time that time. My chat were worried for you.
Sorry.
We were sending someone round your house.
Made it just in time, though, I think.
On my screen you did, and that's what matters. So you're in.
Oh yeah, I was accounting for the time difference, obviously.
Can you come back around in 5 hours? That'd be great. Yeah. That's when this goes live.
Yeah. In 5 hours, I'm just gonna send you a voice note saying double pick Mick.
That would be lovely.
Yep, I would good. I'm glad we agreed.
Incredibly thankful for that.
Yeah, remember we're getting another player as well, chat, actually. I've just thought of that. And remember, we are getting an extra player somewhere. So cover may be a little bit easier. And none of them, remember where they are. They're centre mids, strikers, and wingers. Is that correct? And some centre backs. There's no full backs, no defensive midfielders. Is that correct? Have a look at... I've just thought of that, you see. Just remembered. Sounds about right.
What I'm doing. My final 3 picks, boys and girls. They're already here. They're ready. They're ready to go.
I'm going to take 2 of them. That's my prediction.
You are not. Tell me who you're taking.
I can't say it now, can I? I don't know who's next in the picks.
You do.
Let me just scroll down. Let me see.
How much money have you got left? Let's see if you're even a problem.
I've got all the money left.
Where does it tell me how much money people have got left? I don't even know where to look.
When it comes by at the top, it tells you, look, top left.
Yeah, but that's a little bit late. I want to know now. I want to know now.
I'll tell you, 123.
Oh, okay. So you might be taking my players that I want them.
Who do you want? Firmino.
I have been looking at Firmino
and Keita.
Just, picking randomly. What the?
I was having a look at Firmino, definitely.
João Moutinho.
All of a sudden, it's just like pick, and I'm there, and I have to pick. Like what? I took Lindelof.
I actually really wanted Lindelof, so that's a shame.
Oh, my pick is so weird. Like, all of a sudden, the button just lights up, and I can pick somebody, and I'm like, oh, okay.
So Lindelof going is a shame, Z. That was definitely my next pick.
Wait, who? You're talking about my pick?
Lindelof, yeah.
Lindelof?
Perhaps you could do a trade.
Ben Godfrey could have done that job as well, actually.
Yet?
I mean, that would be a little too American, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if the showdown's ready for that amount of Americanization.
I think that would be really cool. At the end of the get Ben in here. I want us to each be allowed a couple of trades at the end of the draft.
That is something I think we have discussed, actually, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't listen.
No, I know.
I'm usually sat there playing Minecraft while you lot are yakking on.
Yeah, you're a Minecraft streamer. What are you doing here?
I haven't played Minecraft since this afternoon, I'll have you know.
Oh, well, in that case, what are you doing here?
Right, chat. We still need this centre back. However, I didn't want to miss the pick, so I've gone for Dwight McNeil. I think it would as well, actually. It would work great, Vissenlander.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
Ben White can play right back.
Somebody say, hey, Clates, can I trade you Lindelof for your first round pick next time?
Deal. No.
That's how
next time. I'll just pick somebody that is not very good.
It alarmed me a little when you named him Clates, but I have got my...
I told you I knew.
If I had the money, it would have been Firmino, but I couldn't afford Firmino.
Ah, I see.
But you took Moutinho? No. Did you say?
Keita.
And then I know who I want as well here.
Naby Keita. I always like Naby Keita. Fun nationality. You know.
Yeah,
fun
nationality.
Yeah.
What
Guinean.
nationality is he? That's so. Oh, okay. That does sound fun.
Chat, we need a right back. A centre back that can play right back. Toby Alderweireld can do it. Rudiger's gone. That would have been a good one, actually. He can play everywhere. Mason Holgate can do it. Callum Chambers definitely can.
Gotta get me a Pedro.
Can I actually look? Can I? Oh, I don't know if I don't want to mess it up, but
must always
can also
have a Pedro.
play. Okay, it's us anyway. So, what are we going to do here? Should I just get Toby or maybe Dyer? Dyer can't really play it as well though, can he? I think he's better than Toby though. Chambers.
See what I've done here, boys and girls.
Chambers
I've
can
only
do it
taken
more.
3 centre backs because there's so many centre
Toby
backs
too
on
slow.
the wild card. And if I don't get one, I've got Declan Rice who can cover as a 4th centre back.
That's true. We could get a centre back anyway.
Strategy.
Is Veltman good? Not quick. Should we just get Veltman?
Not
13
wingers
crossing
this
on
time.
Dyer.
I've got Grealish, Havertz, Maddison, Willian, Werner, Abraham who can all
Let's get
play
Veltman.
on the
Let's
wing.
get Veltman.
I might use Porro can play on the wing as well. I might use some wingers.
We're just
going to
do it. Oh, I don't know. Well, can Veltman play centre back, right back? Do you know? I hope we never have to use him, but I'm going to do that. I hope we never have to use him. That was a bit of a panic, that one. I will say, chat. And then I think we could have, to be fair, Visselander, maybe we should have just done gun and thought about that a little bit longer. You're probably right, to be honest, but remember we're getting an extra player. Hopefully that bails us out. A centre back would not be bad. If we get Varane here, to be honest, I'd be very happy with it. We've got 100 million.
Folks. I'm not a
We've got 100 million. Is Edison still there? Should we just get a really expensive goalkeeper last? Do we need to get a goalie? Leonie's going to say yes. Could get Rui Patricio. We might as well get. I don't know. Do we get Gun for the memes, or do we actually get a really good one?
That I've got those 3
Nick
strikers,
Pope's there, and he's very good.
I wrote down
I like
3 strikers
Meslier
I wanted
as well.
before we started, and it was those 3, and I've got all
Just
3 of
get
them, which is
Angus
absurd.
a gun. After what I did, I'm not going to. We are going to get one. Hello, Scoops. How you doing, buddy? We will get a backup keeper, chat. Don't worry. Which one is the question, though? Dean Henderson's
I don't
there.
really need Lukaku or Ronaldo.
Let's actually do an
I'd much rather
attributes
get a
filter.
centre-back.
I like one that has good those.
A centre back or an
Rui
attacking
Patricio.
midfielder
Is Leno there? No,
would
Leno
be a
did go.
preference to I mean, obviously, I'm not going to say no to Ronaldo or Lukaku. But I don't need them.
Should we get Rui Patricio as the backup?
Centre back.
He's got great reflexes, which is really good. I think we might as well just get that, right? Spend a little bit more of the money, get closer to the end. We've got Aaron Ramsdale as our current keeper, Lucas.
Since about round
He's
10,
pretty
I've had
good.
Kepa in mind as my backup goalkeeper.
We don't
but here
mind.
we are with £12.5 million left. I don't really need
He's
to go
pretty
that
good,
deep.
so I think we'll go for him if someone else doesn't take him, which they might, to be fair, because I think a lot of people are going to have money left over and also doing their last pick here, so we will see.
Do we just get the most expensive one?
Rambo, indeed, Rambo.
Do we just upset Zealand?
I feel like Kev might take Rui here, or did he not? Did he take Zach Steffen, maybe? Could even switch them out on form. Yeah, exactly, Visselander, which they probably are they probably are. No AMN makes me sad. Me too, a little bit, but we're a little bit restricted by by what we needed at the end there. Maybe Neves wasn't the shout. Maybe we've got enough centre mids, but I do think it gives us a bit of we can take out people and bring in Ruben Neves very nicely now. Wonder how he compares to Ramsdale. I mean, probably attributes-wise, he might be better. We'll see. Matthew Hopp starting against Real Madrid after this, if anyone wants to watch the Schalke legend. Really? Love that.
Goalkeeper.
FIFA after. We could have a little look at FIFA after, chat, if you are
Don't really see
keen.
how you go wrong there.
We could have a little look at FIFA. I think it would all work. It should do. Guaranteed at least one long shot screamer. I hope so. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, by the way, I missed some follows. Freddie, thank you for the follow. There's more, but I can't scroll down, so. Double pick Mick.
There it is. I literally unmuted just to hear that.
That's lovely stuff.
Went for a high pitched voice on that one. Hope you liked it.
I loved it.
Good. That's
The
success.
innovation that excites right there.
Come on then, double pick Mick. Hurry up. Basically, when I say FIFA, I don't know how long we'll go, but we could go and open. I think you get welcome backpacks, so we could open some welcome backpacks, which rhymes like double pick Mick, actually, doesn't it? I feel very red. I feel like I'm looking at myself on the screen now. I look very red, and I don't think I'm that red. Who are centre backs? We've got Tosin, Fofana, Laporte, and Voutman. It might be a weak point. So, is it though? I don't know. Hopefully we get Varane. I would not be upset if we got a Varane, to be honest. Who's the most expensive unpicked player? That would not be a goalkeeper. I would tell you who it is now. I get rid of this. Oh, that's not the one I meant. That one. It is Roberto Firmino.
No
yeah,
idea
it's Bobby.
if they
It is
haven't,
Bobby.
maniacs. Because you're just opening yourself up to being forced into using magic sponge.
Zinchenko. And then actually third most is Rui Patricio.
I look at that squad and
He
I
only
can't
hates
think
this,
of
yeah.
a player that
Did you
I
say
need more
Lenny
than I
Cam?
need a
There we
backup
go. There he is.
goalkeeper.
Look. He's chilling.
I usually don't pick backup
I'm annoyed
goalkeepers.
no
I'm gonna do it
Webster.
this time,
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Ain't that right?
I'm surprised by how much the draft has slowed down at this stage. It seems to be going way slower as we're picking our last picks.
Is that the
Yeah, I'm
game or
waiting
is that
for my
people
last
being
pick.
slow?
It could be both, yeah. Or either.
It still baffles me that people get around to them and they don't know who they're picking for their next pick.
The only
understand.
mitigating circumstance for that is if somebody picks your next pick just before you, sort of thing. But yeah.
Yeah, it did not happen, so.
Zinchenko can play everywhere. He can't play as a goalkeeper,
Useless.
which makes me less likely to pick him.
You've got a lot of money left, Clates.
I have. I
How many
have.
picks have you got?
How
Just got
much
one pick
money
left.
do you have?
Yeah, I got one pick left.
He's got over 100 million left with one pick to go.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, he's showing he doesn't even need the money. Oh. And he's still better
Flexing
than
already.
you.
100 million?
100. Read 'em and weep 'em.
Is this part of the strategy,
You-
Clates, or is this like gone wrong?
No, I've got a lot of
You're
money
gonna try
left.
and buy
Didn't realize I was
Ronaldo.
going to have this much left. No.
I'm getting Ronaldo on the roll, boys. I slipped
You
a
think-
fiver to Nerd Farm.
Who do you want? Just Ronaldo, straight up?
I was just talking about how I don't really want him.
No?
Yeah, actually, I
Hey,
you and-
Zealand, if you get a centre back and I get Ronaldo, we'll do a swapsy. I want a centre
Yeah,
back, please.
I'd quite like a
League officials have just said that I can't
I'd
happen.
like
Sorry.
Varane. If I could have Varane, that would be nice, please.
I can cash this 100 million back in, right? This is
A monopoly, man.
part of it.
That's what I was gonna. Do you get to keep any money that you don't spend?
I think that is how it works.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's not because
Sure.
I'm about to spend all 500 million. I've never done that before. I've always had a bit left over, but it'll all
Well
be
done,
gone.
Tom. So who's Clates is your last pick?
Yeah.
So you're going to leave 100 million behind? I love it.
Don't need it. Don't need it.
Angus Gunn. Angus
For
Gunn.
4 million.
Oh, does that say
need it.
3 million? I thought that said 98 million, Angus Gunn. I misread it.
So Clates is going to try and win a showdown
With 100 million
By not-
change.
by not spending 100 million. Oh, Kev, you are so in the mud if he beats you at everything.
Yeah, that
He
is
won't.
bad.
though,
We're all
will
going to be in the mud if
Yeah,
he
but
wins
he
it with
will.
less
We'll
money.
back him.
All right,
Change
I've gone
in the
Dele
bank.
Alli with my last pick there.
Tom, did you go negative? You had 27 million left and
Has
got.
someone taken
Ellie
Kepper?
Alex
I've been
Gibson.
waiting for Kepper. Has someone had him?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I had
you
21 million left. and it
monster.
told me that I've got 21, 0 left. I've spent this, so
Have you overspent? Because that is getting kicked out.
I don't think I've
You can't
overspent.
borrow any of my 100 either.
I had
I've
21
got,
million
I've got
left. and I spent
52,000
21 million.
remaining.
I've got 102
That is
million
insanely
actually.
precise.
Yeah, I
Who's
thought-
taken double keepers?
I have.
I have.
Everyone
double
with
pick?
a brain.
Oh dear.
No, you don't do double
I
keepers.
figured that because we're getting another outfield player, I could probably risk it.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that.
That's a good point. Can
What's
I go back and
Ronaldo's
just swap
price?
someone off?
Is he about 100 million?
Borrow someone Clates' money.
Right, McKids, have you got your whole team?
Yes. Oh, I'm
Okay,
not McKinsey. I thought you said kids.
Complete them,
and I
my friend.
answered.
Complete. If you've got 18 boys, make sure you complete it, and then we will
Done.
tune into the lowdown. What we'll do is we'll just say goodbye to each other now. Watch the players, unless you want to come back and react to each other's players.
No, not really.
Okay, good. Wow.
Wow.
All right, well then, watch the lowdown, see what happens. Boys, good luck. I will see you all on Saturday.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
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 Right, that's enough of that. Right. I thought you said kids, and I was like, okay. I was like a absent father moment, wasn't it? What do I need to open? The Streamer Showdown lowdown. Yes. Right, chat. Hopefully, you'll be able to see this in a second. You can hear it. Apparently, there's going to be a thing now. I need to change this, by the way, because it's on the wrong one. There you go. All right.
The person who could have signed Dan's.
Matt is talking. Hello, Matt.
He's actually all right. I just like playing. I just like winding Ben up about it. That's all it is, really.
Just gonna do a little
Right.
message.
Well, because the draft,
Let's go theatre mode.
at least the main draft is complete. We do have.
Can you hear that? All right, chat. Do you want me to turn this down?
Something else to do, don't we?
Oh yeah.
We do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for remembering that.
There you go. Turn it down. We're finding out our wild cards right now, Lucas. Right now, this moment.
Striker or defender or something.
Yes. So of all of this,
Theatre mode is elite. I agree, Tom.
it'll be
it is.
interesting to see once all is done and dusted, how some of our competitors
Spin
sort of
the
try to
wheel.
plan for the potential players they could get from the wheel draft or the.
There's a lot of money left over, chat. Are we worried about that at all?
There we go. So we have.
We're worried
our
about that.
wild
Is a lot of
cards
money.
up. Let's make sure that everyone is tuned in and watching across the board. I think,
Think
they are
it's
now,
good.
just about because this is relatively important. One thing.
Varane and Laporte would be
I've decided
gorgeous.
that
If we
we're
get Odegaard, I am going to be
changing
upset.
this
I won't lie
time.
to you.
Just slightly. Nothing.
Or
nothing-
Christian
nothing too
Romero.
drastic.
Although that maybe is an upgrade
Is-
on Tosin. I don't know.
That we're going to pull the player first.
We did get the players we wanted,
and
yeah.
Then we get to see.
Oh,
who
we're
gets-
switching it
whereas
up.
Previously, we've always pulled the person, then the player, or our competitor, and then the player.
The
This time around,
midfield
we're gonna
is
pull the player
looking good,
first so
right?
we
We've
can,
got
see
James Ward-Prowse and
what
Bruno.
happens.
On the right, we've got Ox. On the left, we've got Saka. That's all right.
Magnussen shoes,
Yeah,
I guess.
Patson Daka from Salzburg. It is him, right?
music
Yes,
for
I see what we've done there.
I don't think we don't.
We'll be dancing along.
I don't
We get
think so.
Lukaku. Oh,
Showbiz, baby.
I mean,
there's a few that we'd be great with here. Bailey, actually. Bailey left
we'll leave
mid.
that to you in your bow tie on
Is
the
Bailey
Sunday
natural left mid?
30.
Is he left-footed or
So
right-footed?
this is
Leon
a
Bailey.
relatively serious matter at this point.
Because actually, he's an upgrade on Saka there.
So.
Sancho for right mid. It's a bit annoying because Ox is there,
It's not a
but
game. It's not a game.
Is it
This
either?
real life. It's happening now.
He's
Anyway,
left-footed.
sorry,
Okay, so it
we've
works.
delayed enough. So let's.
Honestly, basically at this point, we
let's
want.
pick our first player, shall we?
Yes.
I think. That's,
Yes.
that sounds like a great idea.
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
1, 2,
indeed.
3,
So,
4,
the first player
5.
to be
5 out
drafted-
of 10 or 9?
Is
10.
Emi Buendia, I believe.
Emi
unless it doesn't
Buendia.
say it has
We don't
not.
want this
So
one, really, do we?
Emi Buendia is the first
League
one.
winner gets the spare. You'd imagine so,
Now,
yeah. You'd imagine so.
This is where
Don't really want this, do we?
some people might get a bit worried. I don't know. I don't really know how the preferences for which players. Obviously, Ronaldo is probably going to be quite high on that list. But let's see who drafts.
I like Emi Buendia, but I don't really want him. Keep going, keep going.
To Clates. Clates.
I knew that was
gets
100%.
Buendia. So Buendia is gone.
Clates has kind of got a host of right mid players that can play right midfield, so he probably won't be thrilled about that. But yeah,
Doesn't really fit his style, recently either.
We're going to get a bit of stream inception going on, so we'll go back round.
Oh my god.
He doesn't look. He's not thrilled, is he? No.
Does not look thrilled. I'll
No.
be honest.
I'm going to get FIFA
He
on.
was the weakest of the choices.
Emi will not be pleased to hear about that, but there you go.
I'm grateful. He's a free player.
Ungrateful. Yeah, you didn't hear what people
That's
said.
really
when we put
annoying.
goalkeepers in. Yeah.
I hate.
So,
anyway,
let's
so
see who's
annoying. Someone's
next.
getting Lukaku, and we're
drafted.
getting Emi Buendia, and we've got 100 million spare.
It's Jadon Sancho. Hopefully, he doesn't go to Tom. That's all I'll say.
Jadon Sancho.
indeed.
So we keep going and watch who gets it. To be fair, you've been shafted in every World Cup. We actually have, yeah. We have.
But
We
let's
got
see
Gordon
who
Banks once.
Sancho goes
that was bad, wasn't it? I got a Diet Coke. I'm gonna have a Diet Coke to calm down. He is better than Odegaard, maybe, I suppose.
Sweet left foot.
Bruno was good. So that's who was that?
Mr. SLF in his
Sancho.
sombrero gets.
Still one with Banks. Yeah, we did. That's true.
I don't think
Yeah,
one would be
Lukaku, Ronaldo, and Varane in the same pool as Buendia,
disappointed there. I mean,
Daka, and
obviously, I think you
Romero.
want a Lukaku or Ronaldo, but
Honestly,
a Jadon Sancho,
Jadon.
as Tom might say, you know, can play. Either
if we win
side,
this chat, I'm
either
going to do an
wing.
Emi Buendia giveaway,
Very, very,
just like we gave away
you know,
the
a lot from either side.
the KFC chairs.
Not bad, not bad.
You're saying Angus Gunn weird?
Right roll
Yeah,
in,
true,
and he is
true.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, his Mike's reaction was very much just like he was like, he's all right, he's okay.
We've got
You know,
we have got time to discuss them later, gents. So we
Sorry.
will-
NUFC
Yeah,
Pro,
right,
thank you very much for the
shut
follow. Welcome in, buddy.
Martin Odegaard is next in line. So who gets Martin
Whoever gets Odegaard here has been shafted as well, to be fair. I mean, he's actually better than he's probably as good as Buendia. It's going to be Ben as well, so he's going to be upset.
Dr. Benji takes home Martin Odegaard.
Is Ben reacting to that yet? What's he saying? He won't be happy
Next
with
up
that.
then,
Calvin will get Ronaldo, probably. He'll probably get Lukaku. Whoever gets Lukaku as the best player.
it's
Christian Romero.
Just
I hope that
maybe one of
Lukaku
big
is the
boys,
one
but
for the
no,
league
Christian
winner, then we'll
Romero
just win that.
is going to.
Why doesn't Ben just fix these things? I think it's fairly obvious if he does that, isn't it? McKinns. So first pick and he gets Christian Romero. That's a bit of justice. If Kev gets
So,
Lukaku here, it is going to be
I'd say
upsetting, chat,
he's
isn't
one
it?
of the
I will
better
agree.
defenders of this
I
list,
don't
to be
like Christian
honest.
Romero.
It
He's
feels like
slow.
an underwhelming gift, but like you say, brilliant defender.
I did type in all capitals in the lowdown chat, that is awful. So I think I've made my feelings known.
No one, everyone sleeps on him.
Yeah.
Higgins has a lot of defenders already, though.
That's his fault.
Double pick Mick.
Although Rafael Varane may have something to say about one of the better defenders out of this supplementary.
Someone's getting Varane, who was my first. I think it was my first pick once, wasn't he, chat? Did we pick Varane as our first pick once? I think I did. Definitely second. And Kev gets him, and he asked for him.
He didn't get Van Dijk, but he has got Varane. It's Mr. Lelujo.
I'm upset.
So we've rigged this so Ben gets Kanate, right?
Ben's already got
There is no rigging, Dan. So
someone else, right? That's upsetting as well, chat. I won't lie to you. Should you play FIFA now?
Daka.
From Salzburg.
Okay.
Rigged.
Who does he go
Oh,
to?
these always take sometimes if these go well, you're buzzing, I suppose. But when you get poor ones, it takes the shine off the draft you've done. You're like, wow, who got that? Patson Daka, Tom. That could have been better as well, to be fair.
I'm not sure how Tom's reacting to that one at this
That
point.
could have been better. So who's going to go? Is Ronaldo and Lukaku going to go unpicked here? Potentially.
He doesn't look impressed.
Doesn't look impressed.
Kanate, he might, you know. There is a chance that Ronaldo or Lukaku goes unpicked, and the league winner will probably get them.
Maybe one of the
Xbox,
weaker
Tom.
players.
Xbox.
There's 3 people that can receive him left.
Imagine if Ronaldo doesn't go.
Oh.
Luke is going to get... Who's that?
Luke. Kanate.
Kanate, okay.
Yep. Proves that there's no rigging, Dan.
Ronaldo or... So who's left? Leon Bailey as well. I'd actually prefer Bailey to...
It is going really well. Right, so there are 3
to
players
Buendia
left.
as well. Can Buendia play right? I'm talking whether to buy or not, as we'll be on PC and I don't have the next gen console. Yeah, fair enough.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Have they updated the So who's getting this? Second yellow card or Zealand's getting Ronaldo? Okay.
Game changer.
Is it on the new engine on PC?
As long as you know
I feel
how
like
to
it
use
wasn't,
them,
was
which
it?
You obviously have been able to get much use out of him in your United.
Imagine second yellow card. To be fair, I like both of those guys, so we'll go with that. Yeah, well. True. PC's old engine. That's a shame, isn't it, then? So only PS5 and Xbox get the new engine. That sucks. I've not played any games on this new engine. I've actually not opened Ultimate Team on the new game yet, so we can do that in a second. Really, Keg? That's mental, isn't it?
Who Z takes out of Leon Bailey and.
So who got that second yellow card? Got Ronaldo.
Very happy about that.
Zealand's gonna get Ronaldo or Leon Bailey.
Good choice.
It's gonna be Bailey.
He's got Leon Bailey.
Lukaku goes unpicked. Do you know what? That makes me feel a bit better.
Which, of course, leaves one.
It makes me feel a bit better because.
What do we do with the final player remaining? We don't cast him off. No. He will be going.
We'll sell him for bear money.
For beer money, yeah. He will be going to the league winner as an additional player to use in the knockout stage. So.
Win the league for Lukaku. Yeah, I bid my 100 million just there. I put it in the chat.
Made the final player a bit underwhelming, but this time round, I feel like there is.
He's only 62.
Someone worth having that really is worth having.
And the wheel taker.
Indeed, this time.
Read it
round,
out. Read it out.
The wheel giveth something worth having.
Something.
I was trying to carry on with the giveth lisp.
It was very Channel 9, Matthew. I like it.
Right. The team, though, I'm not upset with it. I think we can use this. The Bruno JWP Ox in the midfield thing is good. The defence, Tellez, I really like. Cancelo's actually pretty good. Wilson and Greenwood need to deliver because we've not got a lot to change if they don't.
For people to move out of the draft screen, and then we will start going through the squads. So, yes, I just realised I wasn't ticking players.
Right, I'm going to turn that off now, I think, chat. I think... we've got Erling Haaland. That's true. He can come in and do stuff, can't he? I will actually show you my... Can I show you my team? No, we're waiting on people, so I can't really. But here, look, we've got strikers, Carlin Grant, Mason Greenwood and Callum Wilson. Right midfield, we've got Lucas Moura as well as Oxlade-Chamberlain. Centre mid, Ruben Neves, James Ward-Prowse, Bruno Fernandes. Left mid, we've got Saka and Dwight McNeil. Centre backs, Tosin, Adrabayo the big dog, Wesley Fofana and Aymeric Laporte. And others, I suppose. And then right mid, we've got Cancelo. If not, we've got Voutman can play there also. James Ward-Prowse could go and play there, I suppose. Left back, Tellez and Saka if we need to. And then in goal, Ramsdale and also Angus Gunn. Callum Wilson scores, water is wet. I hope so. Like I said, we've never actually drafted him before. So, yeah. How many centre mids we got? 6. Well, technically, 4 really good ones. Ruben Neves, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ward-Prowse and Bruno Fernandes. Any of those starting, I'd be happy with, to be honest. And it's a good combination because you got Ox and James Ward-Prowse and Fernandes can do box to box, and then all of them can do deep line playmaker, which is the two roles that we use in there. So to be honest, that's pretty good, isn't it? Because Ox can easily just jump straight into there as well. I'm waiting for this to complete so that we can turn it off. Basically, should we go and play a little bit of FIFA for a little bit? I think we probably should, to be honest. But yeah. That's our draft. Shall I tweet it? Yeah, we did get Wilson as well, which is not to be sniffed at. Let me copy that image that Tobes has provided and tweet it. I'm going to say, question mark, thinking emoji. Let's get them guessing. Actually, does that give away our tactic? It does a bit. I won't do that. I'll do a tweet later on. I don't want to actually give it away, do I? That's probably true. Just realised we've got Wilson glass hamstrings for the win. I hope he does all right. Let me turn up this music. Right, chat. I will load up the... oh, actually, it's gone. Load up a bit of FIFA then. I need to change my monitors around to be able to do this. So let me do that. And we will be cooking. Who here's played any of their trial for FIFA? Anybody? No? Dust. Right, we're going to go to one monitor. I don't know what that changes for the stream. Hopefully nothing. You played it a little bit, Will. Nice. Just won 4-0. Nice. No worries, CD. I'll see you in a bit, buddy. You're so good. Good stuff. All right. Downloading now. Nice. I have less than 10 hours left, apparently. Hopefully this all works on stream because we've not done this for quite a while, have we? I feel like things just maybe broke a little bit there. Let's hope not. Oh, I know what just happened there.